You think your problem is overthinking. It's not. You don't think too much. You think in circles that feel productive but go nowhere. And the strange part is this: the longer you stay in those circles, the more it feels like progress. But it's not. It's avoidance disguised as thinking. Most people assume thinking more will solve their problems. So they do what feels responsible. They plan more, they analyze more, they research more. They look for better systems, better timing, better certainty. And they believe that at some point, clarity will appear. But that's not how it works. Because thinking more is not the issue. You already think enough, probably too much. The real problem is not the amount of thought, it is the direction behind it. Because a mind without clarity doesn't move toward answers. It moves in loops. It returns to the same ideas, the same doubts, the same unfinished decisions. And every return feels slightly different, but it is the same loop. Let's make this clearer. Overthinking is not actually thinking too much. It is thinking without a conclusion. Imagine your mind like a browser with 20 tabs open. None of them are closing. Nothing is finishing. Everything is loading, but nothing resolves. And because something is always moving, your brain interprets it as progress. But movement is not progress. It is just mental activity without direction. There is a reason this happens. Clarity is uncomfortable. Because clarity removes options, and when options disappear, responsibility appears. If you know exactly what to do, you can no longer pretend you are figuring it out. So the mind protects itself. It keeps everything open. It keeps everything under review. Because as long as you are thinking, you don't have to commit. And if you don't commit, you cannot fail. So thinking becomes a safe zone, not a tool, a shelter. You face a decision. You start analyzing it. You find multiple directions. Each direction has risks, so your brain tries to eliminate uncertainty, but uncertainty cannot be eliminated. So you go back to thinking again, not to solve it, but to reduce discomfort. And this repeats over and over. And each cycle feels productive, but nothing changes because thinking is replacing action. The goal is not to think less. The goal is to think in one direction. Clarity is not the absence of thought. It is the removal of competing thought. One path, not 10 simulations. Because 10 possibilities are not intelligence. They are hesitation that has been multiplied. Real thinking has direction. It moves toward a decision, even if the decision is imperfect. So, what do you do when you notice it? Stop asking, "What should I do?" Start asking, "What am I avoiding deciding?" That question changes everything. Because most overthinking is not intellectual, it is emotional avoidance. Then reduce. Not optimize, not refine. Reduce. Cut the options that are not real. Most decisions are not complex, they are emotionally uncomfortable. And that discomfort is what creates the illusion of complexity. Take one decision today. Not the perfect one, the clear one. Define it in one sentence. If you cannot define it in one sentence, you are not thinking clearly. You are delaying. And delay always feels like thought, but it is not. You don't need more thoughts. You need fewer directions. Because clarity is not found after thinking. Clarity is what remains when unnecessary thinking stops. If this helped you see things more clearly, you're already doing the only thing that matters, thinking better. If you want more clarity like this, subscribe to Think Better Hub. We don't motivate, we clarify thinking.